Hi traders, happy Mother's Day. It is Sunday, May 8th, and I wanted to do this video on one of the top patterns that I trade. It's called a descending wedge, and it's by far one of the best intraday patterns for day traders. And this will work on all time frames. It'll work on swing trading as well. But the gap concepts and some of the things that make this even more attractive in this particular case, you wouldn't get on a swing trade or on a daily chart. So anyway, this particular stock gapped up in the morning, had a pretty decent gap, set up a topping tail here near the morning high, and then started working its way down. Now let's think about this for a second. This is a natural reaction, right? If a stock or issue gaps up, that means anyone who's long in that position is now a winner. And a lot of times, a lot of the novices and some pros in some cases, because in some cases it is prudent to take profits as soon as it gaps up. In this particular case, it was not, and only the less advised traders were panicking, getting out, saying, "Oh, I'm going to lock in this profit," and that's what happens. That's why these stocks sometimes fill the gaps. In this particular case, it came down pretty nicely. And then this big green candle is the first clue to say, okay, hey, this thing might have some legs back up to the upside. And I'd be looking for a target right back up here where the early morning high is. Okay. Now, as it comes down, it breaches a whole number area right here where the bottom of these tails are. And as it comes back down, a lot of times, this is the beauty of this descending wedge when it's on an intraday chart. When you get a setup of support near a whole number, such as $21 a share, $22 a share, $40 a share, $45, whatever, a whole number, typically the support can be a little bit stronger than it is if it were, let's say, some random number, say 23 or 34 cents or 78 cents or whatever. Okay, so this came down, tested 1 penny above the whole number, popped up, and now I'm interested. Now I'm stalking this thing. I'm looking for a retest and an inability to go lower than this tail. And sure enough, it went right to the penny here, right to 0.01 again, and that's when you put the trade on. You put an order in to buy it above the high of this candle here, with a stop below here. It's pretty simple. There's your entry area, and then you ride this bad boy up. Now, this beautiful move actually went to the target pretty painlessly. And a lot of times you'll get a lot more herky-jerky action as it goes, and what you need to do is there's so many ways to manage this trade, so you lock in profits in case this thing comes up to here and then comes back down and starts to collapse. But when you get all these clues here with the whole number, with the gap up, with a partial gap fill, and the relative strength that's going on here, it really should give you the fortitude to hold on here, and you can move your trailing stop up either by bar. There's really multiple ways to do this, by bars or whatever, until it gets to your target, and then you get out. And you can see here it hit the target and put a topping tail on, so it hit it pretty potently, and then you've made your money on the day. And just to talk from a reward to risk perspective, this risk at this entry here would have been about 13 cents. 13 cents is your risk, 12 to 13 cents, and your target here, this is about $1.50 from this area. Okay, so you're looking at 12 to 1. This is what you call a dream trade. If it doesn't work, you lose 1 unit, which is 12 cents a share. So on 1,000 shares, say you did 1,000 shares on this trade, you would have lost $120 plus commissions. Now, when it worked, when the trade went all the way up here about $1.50, just calculate that out. $1.50 times 1,000 shares is easily $1,500 minus commissions. So not a bad payoff on just 1,000 shares. You're only risking $120, right, to make $1,500 if it hits the target. And of course, if it doesn't hit the target, you've got ways to manage the trade as it goes up to lock in profits. So maybe you make $600 or $700, depending on where you get stopped out and how aggressive or relaxed you are about moving your stops up and locking in your profits. And it goes into more of the market environment, that sort of thing, so there's a lot there. But I wanted to share this top trading pattern to you so that you guys can look for this. Even beginners, you can kind of see what's happening here. It's just a move downward and an inability to go lower, and you look for this descending wedge and try to ride this thing back up to whatever the previous high was over here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Look forward to working with you guys later this week with the Psych blog, and of course those of you guys that are members of my room, my free room, we'll be trading with you guys Tuesday and Wednesday. Doing well again. Have a great week, guys. Any questions, email me, Tom@TomWillardTrading.com.